Hello everyone, and welcome back to Minecraft. Last time I worked on my Thaumcrafty, like magic mage corner area some, and today we'll continue that. Today we should be finishing off the build, and we should be starting to set it up and everything inside of it. But yeah, that's what I did last time. I finished the roof, and I put the roof on the little circly part, and now today's the footings, and pretty much the finishing touches kind of thing. So let's just get right into it instead of rambling. Today I just need to pretty much put a lot of stone brick stairs upside down on these things and build like an actual support structure on the bottom to make it actually look like it's being supported. Right now it's just floating in air on a stick, so it doesn't look like it would actually work. But see, you can kind of see it more tapers like I wanted it to that way. I don't know if I want to round the corners off. I haven't decided quite yet if I wanted to round them off. That's not where that goes. I beg your pardon. I beg your pardon. So we will have to take a look at that. I keep thinking I'm missing something on the backside here. I am. I'll probably find a lot of little issues with this, so I'm gonna get some stone bricks out. Probably got too many, but that's the point of getting rid of it. Is that right now? That means that goes there. That probably fixes it. I knew something was odd and off about it. So now it should be correct. Is this 3 and 3? Yeah, that's 3 and 3. Okay. It was just odd. I didn't like it. Yeah, last time the challenge was to make the roof fit into the mountain and make the mountain look more like a mountain again instead of a place where I cut out a gigantic gaping hole into it, which is exactly what I did. And today would be just tapering it down into the mountainside to make it look like a supported structure as opposed to a floating platform. Because that actually looks more stable now than it would before, which is fine. See, it still looks odd to me. I guess it won't look completely symmetrical. I guess it's fine because it is a weird building. It's built inside of a mountain. I guess that is a thing I have to contend with. Gaping hole, sharp gaping hole. That's correct. There's a corner here. Okay, there's one corner here. There should be a corner here. And this is 3, and this is 3, and this is 3, and this is 3. I think it's right now. I could do that to make it look less sharp on the corners. Because I don't think I want to round them around. I think I like them like this. Oh yes, I like that. I do indeed enjoy that, naturally. So let's put this up here. And fix it. I'm going to fill this in with some stone bricks, because you would probably lay stone bricks to stabilize it as opposed to... You'd probably utilize what's on hand. And that is a sharp corner, and this needs a brick here. This did not get its brick. No, it does not get a brick. Sharp corner, sharp corner. Oh, the brick is up there. And that's why it looks strange. I think that's done now. Yeah, so that part's done. And then we'll do the the actual foot. Do I want to do anything up here to like taper this section off? I think I want to go up top of here and do the inside wrong of it. Just the inside ring. I don't know why, but I do. There you go. So that's that. And we would probably need to taper that down in. that dirt would not be standing there, but I think it would look weird if I cut it down. I gotta do this under bit here. That's not stable. I mean, I know it's stable, but it's not stable at the same time because in reality it wouldn't be stable. And that's also the same deal here. I recently played, we've recently beaten, should I say, the To The Core mod pack. My brother and I played it and beat it. And so I got really used to making things stable. So when I find things like, oh, this is so not stable, I think I gotta fix this. So because in reality it would be fixed. So yeah, you gotta have stable structure. So that's the thing. That does not look right at all. Oh, I know this is kind of like in the middle of nowhere in the very back that no one will ever see. Not even I will see that, but whatever. So we're going to leave that way because it's kind of supporting the mountain. And it's kind of tearing around, tapering, and everything like that. Do I need a foot for this one? Do I want a foot for it? The footing I'm talking about is what I want to do is I want to do this. I actually want to have like a foot to it, which means I will have to continue to support the structure by doing this. And I'll have to go all the way down into that hole since I decided to do that, and I have done it in a weird place. It will actually look more supported than before. And once I hit stone, I could stop because you would not fiddle with something that's not broken when you're building. See, it's like built into the mountain now, and that's supported on the back as well. The front is obscured. You would build the foot into the mountain, I suppose, because that's the footing, because that's kind of supporting so it doesn't slide is what you want to do. Now this one needs a footing. This one needs a big footing. So how wide out is this? It's 1, 2, 3, 4 out. So I'm gonna go 3 out. So 1, 2, and we're just gonna square it off. I'm not gonna round it off. And that would be 3. So that would be a support structure I need right here. And I can fix this as well. It'll look good once I get done. I just don't want to, I don't think rounding it will make it look any better. Because this is just like a faux support. It's what one, like an architect would do when they're building up. But I'm building down. So it's kind of strange because I'm doing it backwards than what you would normally do. So it's interesting in the sense that I'm backwards on it. I don't know, or do I want to build around? I think it would look more natural if I built around because it looks really, really weird if I don't. Yeah, let's build it on leaf. That's so sound. So engineeringly sound to build. So that would be there, and that would be there. Actually, no. Shoot. This would build out to here and circle around. This would not be there. This would be here. If I can place things, I'd be good. Which means this one right here doesn't go there. And this one does. Oh my gosh, I just mutilated that to pieces. And maybe I did it too low. I think I did it too low. I think it needs to come up to here. I think it needs to start here. And then I need to taper it down. Yep. I did it too low. I did it too low on the mountain. I should have done it up here and tapered down. I guess I just kind of wanted to build a mountainside, and then I realized afterwards, oh, that's not gonna work. Get away. Please get away. Please go away. Whatever you do. Will you please go away? You do not fit here anymore. I'm sorry, you do not belong. And it also, I could cover all the grounds beneath. Yeah, that's gonna be much better. Let's get rid of all this. Really, I don't have to, but I just had to do this outside layer because that's the only side that's actually going to have to be built upon. So, that is a thing. And this has got to go as well, because I didn't get these up either. Okay, so I could circle this pillar. I'll have to get rid of that dirt. Quite obviously. Oh no, the Enderman fell out of the world. Whatever shall we do? Let's go ahead and build this out. So I can build upon it. I always build them upside down like a nut. Always. Always. Actually, I don't have to get rid of that. I gotta get rid of this grass. But that grass is going to be hidden, so I don't have to see it, so... I was like, yeah, I need to get rid of that grass. I would have wasted my time if I tried to do that. And, because really, I don't have to, because it's already out of my way. You might be wondering why I did that, but you're not able to see it anyway, so it's fine. It is fine. Trust me. Because once I build out the actually outer layer, that will be the one that I have to fully fill in. This next layer that I'm doing. This layer. Yeah, the layer I just put upside down. This layer will be the one I have to put in. Other than that, I won't have to do anything fancy. Fancy, 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 fancy. Because I'll have to cut down a lot of this grass underneath. Alrighty. I could actually put lighting and stuff in it in the end as well to make it lit up down here. I could actually get another magnum torch if I so chose. So I decided to square off the base. It's built in a circle up top, and I squared off the top. So that's not right there. Is not going to work, and all this is not going to work, and that's not going to work. But those will work. That tree, this tree is not working. Not my bow. I can't cut down a tree with a bow. That was like a little cave lip back here. Huh. That was interesting. That tree was hiding a cave. That was really interesting. I'll have to fix that because it's going to look stupid now. It'll look stupid now. I'll have to hide it. I'll just put some like bricks in front of it. What are you doing there? What are you doing there? Exactly. Mr. Brick, you? Mr. Brick, what do you think you're doing? What do you think you're doing upside down there? Talking to the bricks is great. It's awesome there. So that's stable, 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 stable. Also, now I gotta build out this entire wall here, which is easy as that first. And then I've got to do all the fixings. Some of it, no, it's not gonna be covered up. I think some of that might be covered up by the, ooh, it might. Actually, it will be covered up because it'll come up to here. I don't know why I'm lagging. There's nothing running on my computer. I think something needs to update in my computer, so it's causing me to lag. And ever since I changed my gaming mouse, I haven't had my controller be stupid. I don't know if you might have recalled that sometimes my controller's stuck before, and now I don't have that problem. because it's fixed now. Because I don't use my wireless mouse anymore. I guess Minecraft plus a wireless mouse equals chaos? I don't know. This is a horrible mess over here. And I need to get rid of this. I wish I could see a little bit better. Pooey. Wait, you mean I didn't do the left side? Look how wonked up it is. It's really wonky. Let's sleep so I can see what I'm doing. Man, fixing this footing is a little bit more time consuming than I expected. I expected to be done with this footing already. I'm not done with the footing already. Do I want to cut that out? No, I don't think I would, because it's supported anyway. It's like, oh, supporting the structure. That's got to go there. That is not going to work. Alright. Oh yes, that's exactly what I wanted. Supporting structure. It's a supporting structure of this tower up top. And it's actually functional too, because it's going to have a wire run up the center of it. Which I should be able to do now. I built it into the wall there. That's good. That's good. Don't think so, it's not broken. And it should be stone bricks all the way down until you can't see. Oh, there's some dirt. I see some dirt. Right here. It's when I see dirt. Because I can't have the dirt. Dirt is the one thing I can't have. Are we good now? No, this is not going to work either. You can see that. I can see that anyway. A little bit of OCD principle there, but it's a thing. I also need to do something about supporting this one. I don't like that sticking out there. Maybe just a tiny foot, just at the right, maybe right here. Let's build a tiny foot right here. Just a tiny support structure. Yeah, let's pick it up the brick with the golden bag. That's really gonna work. I did it again. I did not mean to do that. That was not my intention. So that'll build out a little support structure for it too as well. So that actually kind of worked out, me doing that. Stone bricks. There's another one here. Okay. So that's supported now. Cool. And this has got supported on the back here. And this is supported on the front here. And that's supported all the way around because it's a giant circular building. And it's supported underneath to the mountain. It's supported up on the mountain as well. It's supported. Awesome. I do believe we're done with it. I do believe we're done. Now I might go back and do some decoration on the outside with like maybe some stone fences or something like that. Maybe right here on this section and down on the bottom parts as well. Maybe light it up and stuff. So that may be a little bit different when I actually utilize it, because I was going to utilize it today, but I've already gone for 20 minutes just trying to build a support structure at the bottom. But other than putting fencing around the structure, the balcony, we are actually quite done with it. I'm putting them in my bag. I just realized that. Let's take them out of my bag. It's not where they were going. They were going to go in the other thing. I put them in my bag by accident. This was going to go in my bag, and this was going to go in my bag, and that and that and that was going in my bag, And this goes here. Everything else is EMC-able. This can go, this can go, this can go. Get rid of all this junk. Let's toss that out. I learned something. I don't know what it was I learned. But, yeah, that building structure is rather cool. So let's actually go get some railing. I've got all that wrought iron fencing stuff I can get and deal with. It'll probably look dark and ominous and perfect for this situation. So let's go get some of that stuff. If I don't have any, I can make some. So I should have some wrought iron stuff. Let's get these swirlies, in fact. It's really awesome. I can get these as well. And let's see about these dense cables while I'm just here. There you go. I don't want to make too many. I don't want to have to wash them. Because really it's just aesthetic, to be honest with you. The whole balcony in the front. This whole section up here. This is all just aesthetic. So it doesn't really matter what it actually is. I'm debating on actually cutting it back to here, but I've already built the structure, the support structure up to here. So really actually I needed to turn this into not wood, but the support structure. Like you wouldn't do that. You would actually build it with, it would look better too. Stone. Use these and build them out to here. It would actually look better as well because I can actually wrap it into the corner of the mountain to right here. Oh yes, that's perfect. This is exactly what I wanted. Okay, the building's done. The actual building part of this building is done. I really enjoy it. This is great. This is awesome. This is perfect. This is exactly what I wanted. It's a little bit, I mean, I wasn't expecting purple, but I wasn't expecting stuff. But I'm calling the building stuff here done because I'm afraid if I add too much more, it'll look really weird. If I put the things. I'm saying this is done. This is the design for this building, and it will be for this. I could, as I said, I could do the detailing, but I think it would just make it look too much, and it won't be as smooth and interesting as I have left it here. It took me a while to build this as it is, so I'm actually going to call this here and actually quit focusing on building it and more or less using it. But if I actually turn my render distance up, it's going to take a second, so I'm going to go ahead and pause. And now I'm paused because now we're my render distance up, which is how I'm going to do a final flyover towards the end of it. I'm not even close to that. You can see the mage's corner, the mage's tower from my house. See, it looks really interesting and awesome at the same time. It's really laggy right now because I've got the render distance turned up to max, and I've got all these structures and things built, and it's still generating the landscape. But as soon as it generated my structure in the background, I was like, okay, let's show it off. So yeah, it looks really cool from a distance. But yeah, I'll leave it here, and next time I'll be utilizing that area. Until then, bye!